Welcome back, children, to day 6 of your English class. For today's class, we will go back to the previous class comprehension and check on our answers. And then we will move on to exciting and a new topic, word building. Now let's recap on the previous class exercises and check on our answers. Now open your answers and check along with me. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. What happened to the ant while it was trying to drink the water? The answer is, the ant slipped and fell into the river while trying to drink the water. Did you get that correct? Very good. Question number 2. What did the dove do to help the ant? Answer. The dove plucked a leaf and dropped it into the river near the struggling ant. You got that? Very good. Please check on your sentence formation and the spellings as well. Question number 3. How did the ant save the dove from the bird catcher? Your answer is, the ant saved the dove by quickly biting him on the foot and the bird catcher dropped his net. I hope everyone got their answers. Now check on these answers that I'm giving you here. And children, please remember, like I said in the previous class, your answers might not be the same as I'm giving you here, but that's okay. Just make sure that you have the correct sentence formation and your spellings are correct. So just go through these answers and recheck it with your own answers. Alright, now let's move on to question number 4. Give the opposites for the following words. Here you have to pick the words from the passage. Number 1, far. The opposite word for far is near. Number 2, wet. The opposite word for the word wet is dry. Number 3, different. The opposite word for different is same. Now you have to make sure that all your opposite words are from the passage. I hope everyone got these 3 opposite words correct. If so, then you're doing a great job. Question number 5. Give a suitable title for the story. Now remember in the previous class, I asked you to come up with a title for the story. I hope everyone have done that. Here I'm giving you a title, The Dove and the Ant. This one is a short and a very simple one. If you have the same title as mine here, very good. If you have a different and a very interesting one, then that's much better. So whatever your title is, just let it be. Now let's move on to question number 6. Give the past form for the following words. Again here, you will need to pick the words from the passage. Number 1, bite. The past form for bite is bit. Number 2, fly. The past form for fly is flew. Number 3, drift. The past form for drift is drifted. Number 4, drop. The past form for drop is dropped. I hope everyone got the right answers. Now children, please be careful with the spellings of each and every word and go back and check on the answers and each and every lines, the spellings. Just be very careful when you are doing the answers and when you are checking the answers as well. Good job children. Thank you for doing the exercise. Now let's move on. Today's new topic is on word building. Now word building means building up the words, coming up with different kind of words using the letters of a given word. You must have come across word building activities in your previous classes, but as your class gets higher, you need to work on bigger words to enrich your vocabulary. So that's what we will be doing in this class. Now, the word building is a process of forming words. In the simplest manner, we can say that it is a process of forming words. It is the act or the process of spelling out words with the use of only those letters found in a particular word or phrase. Now, this means that if I take one word and I use all the letters in that word to form a different and a new word, that is word building. I hope everyone understands. Word building is designed to build vocabulary, speaking skill, as well as reading and writing. Now, this simple word building helps us with our speaking skills, our reading skills, and our writing skills. And as you know, in English subject, you have to have lots of vocabulary, you have to know all the spellings, you have to know how to read the passages or read a story nicely and interestingly, and you have to work on your writing skills as well. And that's where word building will help you. If you understand word building and if you know how to form words, then you will be very good with your speaking skills, your reading, your writing, and you will have a rich vocabulary. So that is word building. Now let's move on. Now here is an example. Let's take the word stand. Now using the letters of the word stand, I will form different new words like sad, and sat, sand. Got it? Let's do an activity. Make a word pyramid starting with B. Now I want you to take out your copies and then I want you to draw a pyramid. Take your time. Now inside the pyramid, you draw 5 lines. Draw 5 lines inside the pyramid. And then on top of the pyramid, that means the first line, you write the letter B. Done? Okay. Now remember, these activities have to be done by you only. You are not allowed to take any help from parents, as this will help you with your vocabulary, so please do it by yourself. In the second line, you have to come up with a word that starts with B having 2 letters. A word that starts with B with 2 letters. Got it? Very good. Now next, on the third line, you write a word that starts with B having 3 letters. A word that starts with B having 3 letters. Got it? Very good. Now next, in the fourth line, come up with a word that starts with B having 4 letters. A word that starts with B having 4 letters. Alright, let's move on to the last line. Here you will need to come up with a word that starts with B having 5 letters. Take your time. A word that starts with B having 5 letters. Very good, children. You've done a very good job. I hope your pyramid is filled with words. Now that is word building. Okay, now let's move on to the next activity. Your next activity is the word box. Now in this activity, I want you to fill in these empty 4 boxes with the answers of the hints given on the side. The first one I've been done for you. Now as you can see in the left side of the top corner, it's written a room where an artist, photographer, sculptor, etc. works. Now what is that room called? That room is called a studio. As you can see, the answer is written here. Now if you go to the side and check on the right side corner, the top corner, you can see a plate on which food is eaten. What is a plate on which food is eaten? It's called a dish. So just like that, I want you to read the hints given on the sides and come up with your answers. Let's start with the second box, which is on the left side. A cup awarded for a prize of victory. Now when you win something, you get a cup. And what is that cup called? It's a 6-letter word. Think, everyone. Please do it on your own. Do not take the help of anyone. It's a cup awarded for a prize of victory. It's a 6-letter word. Did you get the answer? Very good. Just leave your answer for now. Now next, go to the side, go to the right hand side and check the second hint. Run at steady pace. Now when you're not running too fast, but you're running at a steady pace, in a comfortable pace, what is that word called? It's a 3-letter word. And remember, it's not run, okay? Now, what is a 3-letter word that means run at a steady pace? Take your time. Do it by yourself. Alright, I hope everyone got the answer. Now leave your answer as it is. Now let's move on. In the left side, the last hint, look at the last hint. It's a music instrument with 6 strings. It's a music instrument having 6 strings. Now in this last column, I did not give you any hint on how many letters the answer have. So here you have to come up with your own answers. It's a music instrument with 6 strings. A music instrument having 6 strings. Did you get the answer? Very good. Now let's move on to the next and the last box. As you can see, the last hint in the right side, a fallen trunk of a tree. What is a fallen trunk of a tree called? Sometimes it falls, sometimes people cut, and that trunk of a tree is no longer called a tree, okay? It has a different name. So what is that? A fallen trunk of a tree. Did you get that? Very good. Now before we move on to the next one, I want you to carefully go back to your answers, check with the hints on the sides, go through your answers again. Alright, are you ready? Now everyone, check your answers. Here are your answers. A room where an artist, photographer, sculptor, etc. works. That is a studio. A plate on which food is eaten is a dish. A cup awarded for a prize of victory with 6-letter words is trophy. Did you get that correct? Very good. Run at steady pace, 3-letter words. That is jog. Correct? Very nice. A music instrument with 6 strings. The music instrument with 6 strings is a guitar. Correct? Awesome. A fallen trunk of a tree is a log. Correct? Very good. Good job, children. Now, if you have got all these 4 words correct, then you are doing a very good job. If not, then please go through the hints on the side and check on the meaning of the words in the boxes here. Okay, now for this word box, I'm going to give you an extra activity because I want to boost up your vocabulary. So let's go to the first word again. A room where an artist, photographer, sculptor, etc. works is a studio. Now, I want you to take the word studio and make a sentence. Go ahead. Very good. Now I'll give you my own sentence. The singer was having a recording session in the studio. Alright, next. A plate on which food is eaten is a dish. Now make your own sentence using the word dish. Here's my sentence. Somebody has broken the dish. Understand? Okay, next word, trophy. Trophy means a cup awarded for a prize of victory. Can you make a sentence using the word trophy? Here's mine. Tom was taking a picture with the trophy. Got it? Alright. Next word, jog, which means run at a steady pace. Make a sentence using the word jog. Here's my sentence. Mother and I jog together. Next word, guitar. A guitar is a music instrument with 6 strings. I'm sure everyone has seen a guitar, correct? Now make a sentence using the word guitar. My sentence is, I want to play the guitar. Alright, next word, log. Log means a fallen trunk of a tree. Now it can be a fallen trunk of a tree or a cut trunk of a tree. Okay? Now make a sentence using the word log. Here's mine. He threw another log on the fire. Now I hope everyone is making nice and interesting sentences using these new words. Now please remember all these words. It will help you with your speaking skills, your reading, your writing. Okay, children? Alright, that was a fun activity. Now let's move on to the next one. Here you have to make as many words as you can using the letters of the word penguins. The question is asking you, how many words can you make out of the letters in penguins? Now the letters in the word penguins are P-E-N-G-U-I-N-S, penguins. Now you have to take each and every letter and come up with 2-letter word, 3-letter words, 4, 5, and so on. As many as you can, okay? You have to write as many words as you can which have a meaning. Make sure your words have meanings. Penguins. Now take this word penguins and come up with different and many new words. Alright, as this activity needs a lot of time, I want you to do this activity in your free time and in any time that you have. You can go ahead and do it now as well. So take these letters and use it in a new word. Please do not repeat the word penguins as it is already been given. Okay, children? Please do it by yourself as this will help you with your word building. It will help you with your vocabulary, like I've said. So please work on this by yourself. Good luck with your activity. Stay focused and have a wonderful day. Thank you.